Morning. My last video, I said I would look at how I was going to rejig things and pull myself at the ship, basically. I'm not too deep in shit, to be fair. I'm not in my overdraft or anything like that, but I'm in shit because I don't have enough to put into all my binders, which I'm sure I'm probably not the only person that's gone that way. So we're going to look at today. I've already got my money out of the bank that was what I had left, basically. So we're going to have a look and see what I've got left over as well, and see where we go with that. I have just given my husband some money, so I might have to add that back in. I'm not 100% sure yet because I've not fully got my head around what I'm going to do. I'm just sort of flying by the seat of my pants, if you like. Okay, so I think what we'll do is I'll put my weeklies in now for like shopping and stuff. Okay, bear with me a minute. Right, sorry, I'm a bit lost off on what I'm doing. I'm going to empty this for a start. Okay, sound a little bit hoarse this morning. I'm not quite sure what's going on there. Nice cup of tea made, so you know, what else can you do on a nice morning but have a cup of tea? Yeah, have a cup of tea. So there we are. Oops, that one doesn't want to stay there. The aim of the game really for me is to bring myself back around where come payday I've actually got a lot more money left than what I have at the minute. I think because like I've been away from my daughter's 18th and everything, so I've probably overspent a little bit there, and I've been to Amsterdam as well, so again I've spent a little bit there. It doesn't take much to put you off track, really, does it? So we just want these emptied ready for the next one. I'm just trying to think what I did with the paperwork that I wrote out. Leave that in there. Household. I have a feeling that somebody might have been trying to jiggle stuff around because I haven't exactly used any household budget, which I should have done because I've definitely got household budgets that I've definitely, but again I've been tapping the card, so I probably haven't really done what I should have been doing. Right, so I'm going to put them aside. Okay, I'm just going to grab this little bit of paper that I've got here. So I did a bit of scribbling just to see what we were going to do, where we were going to do it, sort of thing, what was going where. So shall we start with that? So I've already had £75 out of this week's shopping budget, so that only needs 50 back in, and hopefully when we're back on track I might actually allocate a little bit extra to that because I'm now back on Sunderland Road as well, so we need to make allowances for the extra food, I think, when you're doing Slim Model, because it's not cheap, is it? 40, 60, 80, 100, 110, 120 and 125. please, please, please remember that this is your budget. You cannot run your budget off everybody else's because your income will be different to everybody. 4, 5, 10, 25. I mean, to be fair, I still think the budget thing's working for me. I've been doing it just under a year. Yes, I have made an error the last month or so, but it's not huge that I cannot turn it back around. 60, 80, 100, 10, 25. Okay, so there we have that. I even opened the binder. I think I've got it, I don't know. So that is that. Finito, done. Right, eating out was going to have £40 put into it, but this lot ate it the other night. I didn't eat. Sorry, just trying to drink my tea at the same time while it's hot. So I am not putting anything else in eating out at the minute. Hair and Beauty. It still has 20 in there, so I might just add an extra tenner into that one. Household, as you're seeing, I took £50 out of household, so I clearly wasn't shopping correctly there. Was a 20, 30, 40 we'll put in. Missy, we are going to put in £10 for Missy at the minute because she is absolutely living her best life on sweet treats at the minute. So that's good. So that was that one. I am going to be putting £30 away towards Slimming World. It just, in fact, no, I shouldn't, but I want maybe just put the Slim World on my card because I have got extra money left in there for that as well. We'll see, I'll leave the 30 cents for now. I don't actually have don't know if I've got a Slim World one, so I might have to look at that as well. Just need to pause you for a second. Right, so I've got my binders down. We'll start with this one. Okay, so my emergency binder is gonna get 20, which is very poor for this week. I'm used to putting a little bit more in than that, but it is what it is. Debts again, £20. This is where you just tighten your belt a bit and you still give a little bit of what you've got, and then that way it's keeping you on track. Holidays is not getting this time. Christmas will also be getting 20. I think I do need to move some of this into the bank though, that's the other thing. So I might have a pop down to the bank later. Savings, again that's getting 20. Mother-daughter days is not getting anything this week, neither is the Amazon and neither is the Cricket. Because they're like a low God, what's what I'm looking for? They're not vital. Mark, Miscellaneous, Peter, Phoebe, I have got a Slimming World one. Oh, what do you know? I've actually still got some money in there. That might help towards my countdown then next week, because they're running a special countdown next week on a 6 or 12 week plan where you get whatever deal it is they've got going now. Not that I use the cookbooks or anything very often, I'm a bit bad like that. Right, Where's my birthday's one then? Just trying to figure out where my birthday's one's gone. Because I have a birthday coming up next week, I want to say. And it's in this one. It's trying to do animal ones. There we are. Right. Completely missed this one, didn't I? So until I'm not on the ball, we're doing 20 to the mortgage. What's wrong with it? Missy Vet isn't getting, the garden's certainly not getting, the car's not getting this month, neither's the electricals, and birthdays is getting 25. I've also got a birthday next month. So my youngest has just turned 18. We went to London to watch Magic Mike. That was amazing, I have to say. We also seen Matilda, and Matilda was fabulous. The little lass that plays is absolutely amazing. Right, so for this we've got 10, 20, 30, 40 pound left over. So I think what I'll do is I'll combine that with what I have left change wise and everything, or I could put an extra 10 and savings, emergencies, debts, Christmas. Yeah, I'm thinking that. Give us a couple of seconds to think it over to put it in there. Do you know what? I'm going to use it to help finish off some of my budgets, my games. I've got a couple of little elephant things left to make straight after this for my friends, my husband's friend. His daughters just had twins, so they want a couple of baby elephants with all the details of the birth on. So that's what I'm doing next. Right, so that's them all the way. Okay, so we put them there. I'll stick that there because it's got, I haven't sorted out my little mini ones. This one, I don't even know where it belongs, to be honest. I'm going to have to look at that and that. I can't remember what I did with that. So, in fact, yeah, if it doesn't come to me, I'll add it on one of my binders. So, let's see. That's my little coin. £2 coins was my tin for that one. That's going in there. I'm not even counting them anymore. I'm just shoving them in because I think it'll be better. So we'll start with pound. As always, got my Philharmon in the background. One that I don't necessarily need to watch because I could play a part in it. Let's put it that way. So we're hitting the weekend now. What you all do on your weekends? I'm going to spend mine working. Shock horror. it's much nicer at a weekend where I work usually. I find through the week really busy and hustle and bustle. But whatever yours are getting up to, I hope it's a fab week. And we're going to have another heat wave next week. They were saying highly possible. So that's interesting as well. I have to say, if you are going to go to London and watch a show, I definitely highly recommend both that we've been to in the last couple of weeks. So I feel like I've had a lot on. And I probably could have done with another holiday just to recover from that one. Obviously I took some annual leave for that, which was quite nice. It was nice not just having to get up for work and make your way there sort of thing. Right, so let's see what we've got. That can go away. Oops. I'll get that in a bit. To stand up and sit down. But we know what we've got, don't we? So that makes it a bit easier. Trying to figure out the best way of actually doing this. Sorry, I do tend to go a little bit quiet when I'm doing things. So, has anybody else got any holidays coming up or anything special? Weddings maybe? Big birthdays to celebrate? 5. Right, so we have got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85. 590, 95, 200, 510, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Yeah, so not bad going really, is it? Bear in mind that I forgot what I've just counted up, so that's fine. So we can have a look at think this was the very first binder I started with, so I might just scratch that one because we've only got one left on it, so we might as well scratch that, and it sorts it out, I suppose, finishes it. So that'll be 2 of them that are finished. I think I've got another one as well, so not sure what we'll do with that. We'll have a look though. So the big scratcher, and it's a £5. Oops. Right, so altogether there we have 30, 40, 50, 60, 75, 30, 40, 50, 65. So that's 140 altogether, should be in that one. Where did I put my little ones that I took off of there? I've got a little paper thing with my extra little bundles. There we are. We'll just have a look at it and see what kind we've got left. Sure, I've still got a scratchy one. Yep, I have. So there we are. Just makes sense. If I'm doing scratches, I might as well do that one. And get it finished basically. So there. So I might actually do another little scratchy just for the sake of starting this one off. So there's another 5. That's 15. I might even just finish it off. In fact, what I might do. There we are. So that's that one finished. So we want 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, so that is then finished. So 10's in there. And 20 is in there. Not really bothering too much about what gets what. I just feel that I need to finish some of these challenges because they've been going a while. Pea in the pod. I think what I might do is, I can find my little thing. So we could put in a 10, that one. So take 20 and change it down to 10. Hey, is everybody enjoying the heat? I'm absolutely sweltering. I just cannot seem to get away with how hot it is. It's certainly a different heat from abroad, I believe. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so it'll be 10, 20, 35 to finish that off. It would be rude not to. Let's easier when they're just little fiver ones, isn't it? And I'll set up some new ones for the next time. I'm not going to set them up just yet. We'll see. So I'll put that in there. That one's been done. Let's have a quick look at this one and see what's in it. That's the Connect 4, which I haven't done. Feel harder, it just takes too much. Should we do the 5-in-1 challenge? Find some of all the colours as usual. Yellow, green. Right. So we've got green, we've got pink, we've got red, we've got purple, we've got blue. Right, so let's see what we're doing today. And there it goes, it's a purple. So that's £5. And a red. So that's £10 into this one. I'll put £10 into there. I think I might actually have that telly a bit too loud. So not good doing a touch. So that is that one. One of these isn't even mine. So we'll move on to this one now and see what this one is. It's the little minis, isn't it? Yeah, I'll just split that over. So let's have a look. We need to get this one finished, so we'll put 2 into there. Just for the crack of it. Let that dry off a second. 20. So we need 2, 4, 6, 7, another 8 in there, and that's that one complete. So it's certainly getting there. It's taking its time, but it's getting there. We might get it finished, or might not. I have a kind of feeling, you know, that these are just so that one's his, that one belongs to my son. I've got a feeling these are just ones that haven't been started, which is true. They're either finished or not started. So let's have a look at this rainbow one. See. Right, 20 to finish. 5, 10, 15, 20. It's 25 to finish that page off. 1, 2, 10, 25. God, it's like butterfingers today, innit? Well, I ain't going anywhere today, so certainly not planning to go anywhere today. So the next one will be, so literally we need $2.75 to finish that one off as well. So we ain't doing so bad in the grand scheme of things, right? So that one has got not much to go on it. Let's see. Right. Yep. I think there's two. Well, yeah, they're yours. No, they're yours. I'm not eating them. I'm on some road. I don't eat things like that when I'm on diet. Bloody idiot, do you take me for some? Right. Should we do a pea in a pod again? So 5, 10, 15. Oops. So that's another 3 of those. That's right there, 3 pods. So 2, 4, and 5. So the pea in a pod needs 20, 50, 60, 70 to finish that off, which is fine. Right, and then we are left with 2, 3. What's the next one on this? Oh God, this is heavy, I have to say. So 1, 2, 3, 56. Which one? 60, 80, 90. That's a pound. 3, 5. That's £2. £2. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. £2.50, £2.60, £2.80, £2.90, £3 and £9. So shall we just take that one up? That'll do it. I think I might still be on with this at Christmas, you know. It's quite a big thing, isn't it? But to be fair, when it's finished, it gives you £667 and 95 pence, which I think is quite good. If you can fill it quicker, it would be better. I probably could have had put some of them loose change in that I had, but I haven't. So there you go, folks. That's my roundup, and that's me this month back on track. So hopefully my next cash up there'll be a bigger difference, but I do need to look and see what I can put into the bank for this, because I've just got too much in, I think, and the files are getting harder to fill and close, I mean. So I think maybe it should be time to sort of cash some stuff in to the bank and put it into my little pots, which, if I haven't told you already, Budgeon do savings accounts where you can make pots. So obviously I have one of them. It's just so much easier. Like, if you wanted to, you don't even need to draw your money at the bank. You could just send it out to whatever pot you want it to go in. But I'd rather do it this way. Okay, have a good weekend. Bye bye.